when I went to Lagos, I wanted to do music, but there was no funds, there was no financial push and everything at that point. So I had to look for jobs because I had to survive.
Absolutely.
Pop, Afrobeat. If it sounds nice, I just listen to it. But I would say normally, Big Wiz, inspiration. Davido, Burna Boy, Tiwa. I was stuck on their music.
You ask me where I get all my energy from. From the stage to the studio and to my desk. I am the energy god. And you can be one too.
You're listening to Adeshokwe Live, the Afrobeats podcast.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another edition of Adeshokwe Live, the official Afrobeats podcast, where we break down the hot topics in the studio, and once in a while we get superstar guests to join me to have a one-on-one conversation. As always, I'd like to say thank you for all your subscriptions, liking, sharing, commenting. Keep the numbers going up. Subscribe now. The bigger we get, we don't need anybody else to promote our culture. We can do it by ourselves. Yes, and that's very, very important to us. So big shout outs to everybody here sharing and supporting us. This is brought to you by the Energy God Energy Drink, the official Afrobeats energy drink. You already know. Stop playing. Make sure you drink this and be yourself. Of course, we're here at the Afro Media Studios in London. Shout out to the entire team, LM Media, the whole gang. I'm back in the studio to have a guest all the way from Lagos, Nigeria, via Benin City, Edo. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the baby boy.
Yeah, baby boy. Thank you so much.
Listen, my brother, how are you doing? How are you feeling? This is your first time in the UK, is it?
No, it's my second time.
So how does it feel to be back here, and what are you doing around?
It feels great. Actually, it feels wonderful. This time, I would say I enjoy it better now. It feels wonderful. It's a little bit cold for me because I'm coming from Nigeria.
Of course, where it's baking out there.
But everything else, nice. Everything else has been wonderful, I would say. Yeah.
The interesting thing is, I came across you. I think it was 2021. I was traveling to Manchester, and I had my whole family in the car. So my daughter took the aux cord and she was playing music, her own playlist, because it was like a 3.5 hour ride, and she kept playing the bangers. She just kept going at it, and I'm supposed to be the Afrobeats OG in the house. And I'm like, what's this? I didn't want to ask. She played another one. She's singing word for word. So I was like, who's this? She now said, oh, it's AV. I'm like, AV. Okay. Wow. So I noticed someone had sent me when the music dropped, someone had sent me packs in the past. So I saw that on my phone, but I didn't really pay attention to it until someone in my house had already paid attention to it. So, that's the beauty of music sometimes. And that's why I always try to tell people that nobody is a gatekeeper. The fans are the gatekeepers.
Yes, sir.
When the fans listen and they love the music, I don't care who you are, what position you hold, they're going to bring it to you and knock your door.
Exactly.
The music was playing in my house, even without me paying attention to it. And that shows you how great the music is. Let me learn about you a bit. Let's take it back. I mentioned via Benin City. Edo. Shout outs to another Benin City native in Rema, completely shutting down the game.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about the beginnings and Benin City.
Okay, so I'm actually, my dad is actually from Delta State. My mom is from Edo. But I was born and brought up in Benin City. Lived my whole life basically in Benin City. Music for me started 2019 officially.
Wow.
Officially, but I was actually brought up in a musical family because my dad was a musician.
Wow.
He used to play the guitar. He was actually a high life musician, but he didn't get famous.
But it was just someone that loved.
He loved music.
To do it.
He loved music so much. He's late now though. And my siblings, they picked it up from him. I have a couple of siblings who also do music. And I wasn't even really interested in music at that time. Wow. In Benin City, I was just into dance. I had a crew.
No way. What was the crew called?
It was called Supreme Dancers. So we would literally get matching clothes and go to parties uninvited.
Wow.
And just go showcase what we have and dance. And I was doing that for a while, doing other jobs aside. And 2019, I was like, it actually started in the bedroom. I was taking a shower.
Wow.
I was taking a shower and I was singing because I was in choir, but I never sang in church.
Wow.
I was in choir, I never sang in church. I was just doing all the stuff, random stuff like playing drums.
Just
hanging around,
being the energy.
Yeah. and I was singing in the bathroom and it was sounding nice. I'm like, okay.
To yourself.
To myself.
You could hear it.
Yeah, I could
Wow.
hear it and I was like, I think I can actually do this music stuff. And I was thinking, how do I get into it? Because I didn't have any connection. But I realized my big brother, Director Dindu, he's a video director.
Yeah.
And at that point, he already left Benin City for Lagos.
He went,
Yeah.
chasing
Yeah,
the
he
dreams.
already went chasing the dream. And at that time, he was working with the likes of Victor AD. He already shot a video for Victor AD. Yeah. So I picked up my phone and I called him. I was like, bro, I think I want to start doing music. And the first question he asked me was, can you sing?
So he never heard
nobody, not even my mom.
Wow.
Not even my mom. And I lived with her. So he asked me, can you sing? And I was like, I think I can do it. So he asked me to send him a demo or something. And I didn't have no demo because I've never been in the studio before.
Wow.
So I picked up my phone and I recorded a voice note of me singing.
No way.
And he was like, okay, this can go. This can go. And then he told me that I should come to Lagos. And I think a month after, I went to Lagos. And that was how it all started for me. That was when I started recording music officially. That was when I ever got into the booth.
No way.
Studio booth. And I just started, from there I started recording songs. I was recording. I was actually inside the industry because Victor AD.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I met a couple of people. And then I started working for Blaze Beat, Uber. Yeah.
What were you doing with him?
I was, because when I went to Lagos, I wanted to do music, but there was no funds, there was no financial push and everything at that point. So I had to look for jobs because I had to survive.
Absolutely.
So I was like, I need to do something that is connected to music because this is really what I want to
That's
do.
brilliant.
So I went to, I got a connect, somebody connected me with Blaze Beats and I started learning production.
No way.
Yeah, I was learning production, but I always wanted to sing. And when I got the opportunity, I left Blaze. I went to look for money, some funds, and came back with the Big Talk Boy track. That was how it all.
That was how
from
everything
there.
kicked off. The funny thing is, a lot of us, in the studio, in the bathroom, I'm one of those. You know what I mean? I rap in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I sing in the bath. I've got bars. I listen. Everything is sweet to me.
Big bars.
But when I get out of the bathroom and I sing to people, it's like they watch me like, is this guy okay? So I wasn't sure whether it was a green light or not. So I kept it to myself. But for you to have felt it that much, what was it about what you heard that made you think, nah, man, this sounds like what I hear on the radio?
Yeah, so I was, it was a Christian song I was singing that day. But the thing is, I've always had this love for music. I enjoy music a lot. I would say I know good music. Yeah, that's the thing. People do always say my taste in music is nice. So with that and the compliments I do get sometimes when I'm singing, I just felt like it was something I could do at that point.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I don't have any other thing that I'm doing right now. And I need to definitely do something with my life.
Absolutely.
So
Do you go, what about school and stuff like that? What was that?
I actually was about to school, but at that time, it wasn't enough funds and everything. Everybody was struggling because I have brothers who were out there. They were just doing their own stuff, you get me? We were all young. We are 6. Wow. I have 6 siblings. My dad was late. My mom is in Benin City. So we were all struggling. I didn't want to put too much of
Pressure.
weight on my brothers to go fend for me. They are fending for themselves and then start looking for how to pay my school fees and shit. So I was like, okay, I could find a job or find something that I would do now to get funds, and later I'll school.
Wow, and that was how the dance and stuff
And that
like
was how I started dancing, doing other jobs in Benin City before I decided to like, okay, take it into the music.
Talk to me about Benin, man. You know, I've also been blessed to have family from there. You know, my grandma is like far from Ila. So whenever we're going there, we stop in Benin and we'll stay overnight. You know, so I've got even my first cousins there, Idahosas, you know. So I have family there, but I never spend that much time in the cities. Always stop, sleep overnight, eat breakfast, get in the car, another 7-hour journey to where we're going. But talk to me about Benin City. It looks like, you know, now with Rema, with yourself, we're starting to see the flowers that are coming out of that beautiful city. Talk to me about it.
Benin City is full of talent. I'm not even going to lie. Benin City is full of talents, a whole lot of talents. And I'm sure with time, a lot of them will start popping out.
Because they'll be inspired by the journeys that you guys are walking now.
Yeah, because it's full of talent. It's just, it doesn't have a lot of opportunities. Benin City doesn't have a lot of opportunities, but it's full of talent, beautiful people. It's a peaceful place. It's also rough, Sha.
You know what I mean? We know. Shout out Unidad. You know what I mean?
But it's a beautiful place. It's just humble beginnings, people struggling, a lot of people struggling, trying to get out. Yeah, you see boys, a lot of boys into different things, just trying to like get out.
Just make a better life for themselves.
Make a better life for themselves and their family. But aside that, Benin City is a beautiful place. A lot of entertainers are out there. Yeah, you see, like I said, I was a dancer.
Yeah.
There are musicians out there. A lot of musicians that people don't know at all. Yeah, a lot of them. So Benin City is a
Talk to me
nice
about,
place.
you know, your musical inspirations. Who were those that you listened to and that inspired you or that you enjoy when you're playing your music as, you know, as a young guy then? Who were you listening to? Who inspired a young AV?
So basically me, I like music a lot. So I listen to everybody. I wouldn't say everybody, but I listen to, let's say out of 100%, I listen to 90.
Wow.
Yeah, I was listening to everything. I listened to pop, Afrobeat. If it sounds nice, I just listen to it. But I would say normally, Big Wiz, inspiration. Davido, Burna Boy, Tiwa. I was stuck on their music. Oxlade was one I read before coming to Lagos.
That's one of my favorite artists.
Yeah, his melodies are like sweet. You have to like, it draws you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Oxlade, Tiwa, Davido, everybody who was like top then.
Yeah.
Kizz Daniel, everybody, because Kizz Daniel was really popping in Benin City.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he know that?
I don't even think he knew.
Damn it.
Because he was popping
like he was one of those.
I used to dance to his music. We used to go to the parties and dance to his music like he was like a big guy. Yeah.
Wow.
So I was just listening to a whole lot of music at that time.
One of the things, you know, that you said about Kizz Daniel now that just resonated with me is that even though Nigeria is this big place and stuff, we still don't know what's happening in other territories.
Yes, there are places where a lot of stuff are happening. Like music is like huge there. Like the fan base is huge there, but people outside just don't know. They just don't know about it. But like Benin City is one of those places because I've been there, and there are also cities that are close to Benin cities, like Ekboma and other places that are like not big.
Yeah,
and music is actually there. A whole lot of people are there.
How can we as Nigerians, you know, open our eyes and open our ears to see what's happening outside of Lagos, what's going on in Benin, what's happening in Undo, what's happening in Ekpoma. What do people need to start doing to also inspire the fans? Because if I'm a fan in Benin and I'm crazy about Kizz Daniel, I sing all his lyrics and I didn't get the opportunity to see him, that also would affect the fan.
Exactly.
But Kizz himself might not even know
Exactly.
that millions of us exist there. So what would you say we need to start doing as an industry?
One thing I think would like help is we need to start doing shows in those places. We need to start like
local tours.
Yeah, you need to do local tours. I see everybody we do tours and we go outside the country, but like there are people out there who really listen and who really want to see us.
Facts.
So we should like, even if it's a small tour or nothing too major, but going there at all would be something for the people. Yeah, it will be something and it will definitely grow the fan base. It will make it go bigger there. So I think tours, little shows, it's something.
There's something there. Yeah. Absolutely.
Because imagine if Kizz Daniel should do a tour in Benin City, but it would be a shutdown.
Wow!
I'm telling you.
Hey, yo, Kizz!
Yeah. I'm telling you.
No.
A lot of Afrobeat artists, I don't think they've been to Benin City. But if they should go there, I think it would be a total shutdown.
Absolutely, man.
Total
I agree with you. I completely agree with you. And I'm a big advocate of that. Shout outs to CK when I saw him doing the university tour. I was big on it. I was posting it. I was telling him, well done. Because I know, and now even in Ghana, shout out to Sako there, he's doing a secondary school tour in Ghana, going to all the secondary schools. And I see how that makes the fans feel. I'm just thinking about myself, being a secondary school student, and having one of my greatest musicians.
It will be like, whoa, like the feeling will be different. So like, it will make you a stan. Like you...
For life.
Yeah, for life.
Facts.
Type of stuff.
Facts. Now, you mentioned when you got into Lagos, that was when you got into the studio. Blah, blah. Of course, you were learning to be a producer with Blaze Beats. Whilst you were learning, who were some of the artists that came into the studio that you saw that you were like, hey?
A lot of them. One who was my personal friend was Soft.
Oh, yeah.
Soft was always in the studio then. He was really nice to me. Funny thing is, CK doesn't know we're friends now. CK doesn't know, but he was sitting when I was playing Big Talk Boys, my first official single.
No way.
In the studio. He wasn't really paying attention. He was sitting there.
And you were playing that.
I'm not sure we are friends now. I'm not sure he even remembers that he knew me. Yeah, like I was there at the studio then. Because then I was very calm. I don't even talk. Then when I was preparing to release the song, I was just playing it everywhere, like trying to get people's opinion. And I played it for a couple of people I know. Alpha P was my friend too. He was always in the studio then. Played it for him. I was recording an acoustic version that day when CK came in. I think it was a session. And I was playing Big Talk Boys. He didn't like
move.
He was just sitting.
He's probably in his own
thoughts. I'm thinking he was like somewhere else, but he was there. He really didn't know at that point.
When did you know that song had caught on? Okay. What was that moment when you thought?
Okay, so it was when I got a video from Oxley. I was, like I told you, Oxley is one of the people I used to listen to. So I'm like a huge fan of Oxley, and I was scrolling on Instagram that day. I went to my DM and I saw Oxley. I was like, wait, is this Oxley?
No way.
I was so happy that day, and I rushed and I checked the message. He sent me a video. He sent me a video, and the video was from King Promise. King Promise and Umale, they were in the car.
Wow.
They were singing the song, Big Talk Boys, word for word.
No way.
And they were enjoying the song. Like, you could see that they were enjoying the song. And it was Oxlade who sent me the video of Umale and King Promise.
Come on! So that's like 3 stars endorsing it at once.
At once. And that moment I knew, I was like, okay, it's set. Set to go. It's finished.
No way.
That was when I actually saw And then actually it started buzzing on TikTok also, because Big Talk Boys started buzzing in TikTok. People were, there was a challenge Soft Made It did. I don't know if you know Soft Made It. He's a TikTok influencer. Yeah, he's my friend. He made a challenge to it where the part where the song goes.
Yeah.
He did a challenge on TikTok, and I started getting videos from everywhere. I was seeing white people. I was seeing people from Asia. I was seeing people from different countries doing the challenge. That was also one of the things that...
Was that part of the strategy, or you just asked your friend to please just do it for
Yeah,
me?
because then I was looking for ways to like push the song out there. Because it was released a week after release, nobody was actually... So I was looking for ways to like...
Get it out,
because I knew people fucked with it. I was like, if it could get to a lot of people, then I would see people who really fuck with the sound. So I got in contact with Soft, and he did the challenge for me. He helped me push the song. I would say that was one of the big factors of the song, the big push of it. So that challenge went crazy on TikTok. It went viral. I think it got about 500,000 videos.
That's crazy, man. All right, that one did its thing, but I must confess. That record, from the guitar riffs, that record catches everybody's attention. Talk to me about going into the studio, making this record. What was going on? What happened? How did you cook it?
Funny thing is, the story behind Confession is not that like crazy. It's very simple. Okay, so the thing is, the song is about a girl.
Yeah.
So after Big Talk Boys, I was doing shows.
Yeah.
I was doing shows already. And there was this show I went to. I came late, so I was in a rush to get on stage. There were, while I was about to get on stage, there was a girl backstage.
She's bad. She's bad.
Exactly. Oh, you know.
I know this woman. She was bad.
But I couldn't talk to her at that moment. I couldn't talk to her, and I went on stage. So I performed. The fans, they were crazy. Coming back on stage, I was like,
where's that girl?
I didn't find her.
Till now?
Till date. All my interviews, I am still talking about her. I'm telling people I am still looking for that girl backstage. I'm still looking for... And that night, after the show, I was looking for the girl. I got a DM from Tempo. He was like, bro, we should link up.
Wow. That's the producer.
Yeah, Tempo.
And that was it.
He makes, you know Tempo?
Of course, he's been here. Yeah, he made Love One TT. He made...
Yeah. So he called me that night, and that was the first time we ever linked up.
Wow.
Yeah. So we was discussing. We had time to talk, connect first before we started making music, and we wasn't even working on Confession at first. We was working on something else, but we didn't. It wasn't really.
Yeah.
So he switched the beat up, and I was like, okay, let me just talk about this girl.
Wow.
And that was how Confession just came up.
That's crazy.
Like that.
So you write your own lyrics, stories that you experienced or other people experienced around you?
Yes. So my music is basically about my life. Like, if I could go home today and write a song about meeting you. So that's how I make music. It's just about my daily activity, my day-to-day activities. I feel like it's simpler to just talk about things.
Facts. Facts.
So,
and everybody can relate to that. Everybody can relate to the fact that we walked past someone that caught our attention, and by the time we came back, she's gone.
She's gone like that.
But that was the reason this crazy hit record was made. Now, you mentioned your brother being a video director that's now in Lagos. He also shoots your videos, right?
Yes, he made Big Talk Boys Confession video.
Listen. What's his name again?
Director Dindu.
Director Dindu.
Shout out.
What you did to that Confession
Hey,
I've got to be honest with you.
from the GOAT himself.
Nah, I've got to tell you, bro.
Hey.
That was a fan. When I first watched that video, I loved everything about it. The
thank you,
colors,
sir.
the fact that he played with, you know, the private jets. He created a whole private jet scene in there. And that was shot in Nigeria?
Nigeria.
Come on, bro.
Nigeria.
Ah, come on, man. You
Nigeria.
know, come on, brother.
Yes, sir.
No way.
Yeah, so it's just been me, family, and I also have a management.
Yeah.
And the management is also like family.
Yeah.
Because he's like the person. He's like he has been like a childhood friend of Director Dindo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I came to Lagos, I met them, and we've just been doing the thing together ourselves. Just me, Director Dindo, and Sean Efosa. Longitude promotion.
Yeah.
And it's just been like a family thing.
Just moving
yeah,
like that.
Just been trying to struggle.
Listen, since the hit singles, I know you were in Europe last year. I saw you in Europe going around.
Yes, sir.
What was it like when you hopped on a plane for the first time coming into Europe based off of the music that you started making out of your bathroom?
Funny thing is, in Benin City, I've always been praying, because I have family members who have flown out.
Yeah.
It has always been my wish to fly on a plane. Like, in Benin City, I see plane. Then, like back where I come from, flying in a plane is a huge deal. It's a big thing.
Facts.
It's a big thing.
Facts.
Big thing. People in Benin City, most of them, they've never left Benin City their whole life. Yeah, so I've always been praying to God. God, I want to fly plane. I want to fly plane. And now I'm flying everywhere.
Come on.
Everywhere. I say God is great. God is great.
Do you believe in speaking stuff into existence?
Yes, I do believe that you can speak your faith. You can speak your future.
Yeah.
You can speak it to existence. You can just say, just be positive about the things you say.
Yeah.
Always mean good for yourself.
Yeah.
Say something nice about yourself. Tell yourself, hey, I think I will be a superstar. I will definitely drive a car. I will definitely fly in a plane. It's something you should always tell yourself. Those things actually work. If you believe enough, if you have faith and you just believe, I feel like whatever you have in your mind can actually come
through.
Yeah.
I saw you in Paris. You were there on stage,
Yes,
the
sir.
Wiz show.
Hey.
That was crazy.
Yes, sir.
The Accor Arena was filled to the brim. When you came out, that place went crazy. To receive, what's that experience like for you? To receive such a reception, not even in London, in Paris, where people went that crazy for the music that you're making back home in Nigeria.
It's amazing. It's amazing because I never actually thought it would be this. So I would say it's definitely amazing. It's the best feeling. So if you have a dream out there, chase it, because when you get there, it's very nice. It's sweet too. Hey, see, if you see the girls that were dancing at Accor Arena.
I was just about to ask you that question.
Oh, God.
Father, Lord, have mercy.
Have mercy on us, Jesus. God.
And in France, those girls are different. You don't even know whether they are Cameroonian, Nigerian, Congolese, Moroccan. Everything is a mashup.
Beautiful women everywhere. Beautiful women. Chase your dream, people.
So, are you single? Are you single right now, or are you in a relationship? They are watching.
Oh my God.
They are watching.
Can I skip?
Oh my God.
Please, I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
This guy basically took the Fifth Amendment on a question about his relationship. That's okay. You can translate that to what you want to translate it to.
But I'm safe. I know I'm safe.
So now, I know you dropped the EP last year. There's one thing that I heard in your music is that there's just that acoustic, soul, R&B, Afrobeats type of vibe that you're bringing. Is it? And it looks like it's a consistent thing now with your music. So is it something that you gravitate towards those type of beats, or you ask for those type of beats, or because it feels like that's what you're coming up with? And listen, don't get me wrong, fantastic.
Yeah, thank you very much. But the thing is, me, like I said, I used to listen to everything. I make the music I've put out is let's say 1/4 of the music I have. I have so many music. I just put out a little. Yes. So I make trap songs.
Yeah.
I can make a country song.
Wow.
I make everything. When I put out Big Talk Boys, the reception I started getting from everybody producers was high life. Yeah. So when I meet a producer, before they play me other types of beats,
they want to first of all give you that
play
one.
me 10 high life first. They want to choke.
Because they
choke.
know
They won't choke. They won't finish me.
Because they know you killed it already.
Yeah. So they've been choking me. Anywhere I go, take them. High life, take them. but I do make other type of sounds. And I think I will be expressing it in my next project.
Do you have a scheduled date? Do you have when that's going to be coming?
Yeah, it probably will be out this month.
Yeah, this May?
By God's grace.
Okay, all right. How many records are we expecting on that?
Probably 5. It's like an EP.
It's another EP?
It's an EP.
The first EP you dropped was like 5 records?
Yes.
I don't think I saw any collaborators on there.
Nah.
There
was one.
Just
Vic
one.
Tony.
Vic Tony was the only collaborator on that.
Yes.
So on this one, are we doing the same thing?
No.
Okay, so you're on the Afrobeats podcast, you know what I mean? Who are some of the cats? Okay. You don't have to drop them.
Okay.
But you can just say something around a couple stuff that people can be imagining who it could be.
Some of the people who first interacted with my music.
I see what you did there. I see. You know what I mean? I see. The funny thing is some of the people you mentioned that first interacted with your music are some of my favorite musicians of this generation. So we're going to leave it at that.
Yes,
You heard me? So I know you performed at the Wizkid show and stuff. Have you met the likes of Wiz, David Berners and stuff like that? And what were those experiences like for you? Finally getting the people that inspired you to do this music.
Jaw dropping. I met Wizkid. I got to meet Wizkid personally. He invited me over, and I saw him. I could not talk.
Hey,
Baba was asked. He was free with me. He was really, really cool. He was like he acted like a normal guy. But me, I could not talk. I just don't know. It's Wizkid. Wizkid. I was starstruck. I was like, this is Wizkid.
We all are still starstruck.
Me.
All these guys.
And he was this cool. He was really a fan. He really liked my songs. And he was really cool, supportive, gave me advice. And I also met David. I met him. I actually recently met David.
In London?
No. In his listening party in Nigeria.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so
he's a great guy.
Yes, he's an amazing guy. I've met a couple of people.
And what does that do for young artists when you meet icons like that who you've looked up to, and they receive you well and advise you positively and just show you love?
It motivates you. It makes you want to do more. It makes you want to be better at whatever you do. Definitely, I'm not gonna lie. After having a conversation with Wizkid, I definitely want to be better. Definitely want to grow with my music because you can see he's a man that has grown.
Facts.
Yeah, so
12, 13 years deep.
Yes, so I definitely want to do better with my music and just spread more love and all that. Yeah.
What names should we also be looking forward to? You know, you're a guy that's listening to a lot of young artists. Some of them have not been played anywhere else and stuff, but you know, this is an opportunity as well for you to kind of put some guys on, put a spotlight on some artists that maybe we might not have heard.
There is a guy called Will Fresh. I need everybody to go and listen. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. He's too talented. When I'm saying talented, these are the people that actually made me start doing music. Some of the people.
Wow.
There's a guy called TU2. He's now. He goes by The Magic now. The Magic. Please check these people out. Couple of friends. There's a guy called Mace. So many people I would love to name.
That's amazing. Are those guys in Benin or they're in Lagos?
Yeah, some of them. The first two I named are from Benin.
Fantastic.
Yeah, the first two I named
like
are from
that.
Benin. Sorry, the first three. Mace is also from Benin.
I love that.
Yeah, and I also have people in Lagos also. I have the likes of Davas. Davas is amazing. A lot of people, man. In fact, check my story. I will be posting them.
Facts. That's amazing. That's what we love to hear, and we want people to put other people on. And finally, what would you like to say to the fans out there? You're still a young man. I believe you're like 23 now. 22?
Yes, sir.
23. When's your birthday exactly?
5th of May.
5th.
Just
Last
few
week. Happy back. Come on, man.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you.
Happy birthday, man. How did you celebrate it?
I was in Birmingham.
Oh, you were turning up
I
on
was with the
stage.
fans. The best way.
That was
best
crazy.
way to celebrate.
And I had to say it. I said it off camera. I'll say it on camera. The energy you brought to the Ajabo Hustler show was crazy. You know,
thank you,
and the part where you put the microphone down and started to do your thing, I thought maybe you were gonna forget the mic.
No,
but you went back to it.
Yes, sir. It's always a different energy when you're on stage, and the thing is, when you get the energy from the fans, when you see the fans, they fuck with you. It's a different energy. It's an energy, God. Oh, God.
Listen, he got it. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the bright, shining stars out of Nigeria, out of Africa. The energy is fantastic. The personality is absolutely brilliant. The talent is incredible. I'm excited about what you've kicked the door open with, and I'm super excited about what's to come because of everything around you and how you're moving, and I think big shout outs to the entire team for what they're doing so far. I like to give some gems to the young guys, and it's very simple. My motto is stay away from drugs. It does nothing but ruin artists. I've seen too many. I've been around the game too long. It will ruin you. You have to, when people say stay humble, it's not because they want you to be yes sir, but they just want you to be a normal human being. When you see someone say hello, introduce yourself every time. When someone does something for you, say thank you. They don't have to. There are millions of other people they could have done it for. So when we talk about humility, we're not saying yes sir. It's just the normal courtesy. Thank you, hello, my name is, don't expect anybody in the room to know who you are. Drake walks into the room and says, hi, my name is Drake. And that for me is everything. He's the biggest star in the world. But still wants to leave the stage, introducing himself, and walks into a room introducing himself. So please take that on. Stay away from drugs. Just enjoy yourself. Surround yourself with people that care about your career, not those that are there to celebrate. It's a group of two different people. The ones that are there to celebrate can get you in trouble. But those that care about your career will protect you no matter what. They can see the trouble coming. This room is packed. These girls are too young. Let's get out of here. So please surround yourself with that. And like I said, I saw you at Jazz Cafe. I'm going to see you at the top.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the baby boy AV.
Boom. Thank you, sir.